Alright, it's Mr. Cunningham. I'm back again, and today we're going to be getting into continuing what we've been doing with expressions. We're going to get into the distributive property. I like to call them pretty rainbows, which you'll see why here in a minute. Our quote of the day is from Michael Jordan. Obstacles don't have to stop you if you run into a wall. Don't turn around and give up. Figure out how to climb it. Go through or work around it. Now, our objective for the class today, the students will be able to use the distributive property to multiply quantities. So I had a little mistake there. Better fix that. Put use. We're gonna use like edit it. Mr. Cunningham calls them pretty rainbows, which you'll see why. Now, you want to copy this web address down. You can just use your cursor and go right on top of it, and copy or write it down and then watch the video on the YouTube. Okay, so watch that, and still more. Let's do a few things here. For example, when I call them pretty rainbows is, for example, if we have -3 times the quantity of 2x minus 4. So we're multiplying this now. You remember from first unit, we have to be careful when we're multiplying negative numbers. And so we're multiplying the -3 times the 2, and that gives me -6x, because a negative times a positive is a negative. Then we have -3. We're multiplying all of this -3, to everything inside this parentheses, because this parentheses is a group. It's everything that's there. So -3 times -4 is a positive 12. Now, the reason why it's called pretty rainbows is because you have two pretty rainbows here. All right, so you have plenty of pretty rainbows here to go off of. That's the same color as but we have pretty rainbows there. So let's do another one. Let's say we have a negative. Sometimes you might get a negative here like this. 2x, or -2x, make that -2x, plus 8. Doesn't really matter. So we're going to distribute that negative. Now, if you watched the video already, you would know that this is not, just because there's nothing there, doesn't mean there's not a 1 there. And so it's a -1. And so we're going to multiply -1 times -2. Negative times negative is a positive 2x. Then -1 times 8 is, it's a positive 8, so it's -8. And there is our answer. So our answer, the first one is that one. The answer, the second one is this one. And so make sure you have watched that video on YouTube. It's a good video. And we'll complete our classwork. So this is a good recap of our notes for on distributive property.